Hello, 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 everybody. You know what time it is. It is time for another Wednesday with some nuggets. I'm doing something a little different. So as you can see, I am walking, and I walk just for my mental health. Just getting some sun naturally is how I like to start my day, with prayer, meditation, and just getting some sun. So I'm just going to go ahead and stop for a minute, and I'm going to talk about people, okay? And since I'm on my mental health awareness tip, I want to talk about people. People, to me, are one of the biggest stressors of mental health, if you allow them to be. So I think it is important to just have a filter. And for me, I am always conscious and self-aware of who I allow in my circle and who I allow around me. You don't have to tell everyone everything. I stress that in almost every one of my videos. You can have friends that you just go and eat dinner with and you have fun with. The people you go eat dinner with or whatever, those are more of associates. You can put people in categories. You don't have to tell everyone everything. Even family members. There are some family members that you have to love from a distance. There are some family members you may not necessarily get along with, or it's just they work you up inside. Even being around them, like you start having mental health issues and they're a stressor. You don't have to deal with that. You can distance yourself, and when you're ready to really combat the problem or the deeply rooted issue, try family therapy or try sitting down and talking to them and really getting to the root with a mediator. When it comes to people, one thing that I've realized, the majority of people, when you tell them your dreams, your goals, and your plans, they're not going to support you. They're not going to believe in you. And they're going to tell you things, and you'll sit back and you'll think, you know what? That wasn't very nice, or that was harsh, especially family. So guess what? You don't have to tell them a thing. People are, and I don't know who this is for, but it's time to pretty much stop trying to hold people's hands. It's time to stop trying to carry people and stop trying to be a crutch for people. You are not their mother. You are not their father. I don't know if it's your friends, your family members, or you're just that person that carries somebody else. Stop carrying those people because it's driving you insane. That can also be a mental health trigger. Stop carrying these people. Stop, because to me, people who do that and who are people pleasers, it's like you're begging to be loved. You don't have to beg anyone to love you. The man upstairs loves you, and he loves you more than you'll ever know. Excuse the way I look, y'all. I'm here to tell you, this is a very raw and serious talk about mental health. A lot of these people are not your assignment, okay? You don't have to do all these things for people, especially if you're holding out your hand and you're giving to these people and they're not giving back to you. People are not your assignment, okay? That's another thing. You don't have to carry people. Thinking about what people say and how they treat you and how they talk to you, and when people mistreat you, just keep in mind that a lot of the times it's the spirit within them. It's not necessarily them. It's the spirit that lives inside of them that's doing it. So don't be upset, you know what I'm saying, at people who, when you're telling them your big dreams, if you choose to do that. So for some people, they have to tell people what they're doing, or they have to get advisement from people. I get my advisement from up above. I get my advisement from Christ. If Christ tells me that's what I'm supposed to do, that's what I'm doing. I mute out haters. I mute out an audience. I don't get permission from people here on earth if God has already stamped what I'm supposed to do. That's where I get my advice and my knowledge from. But there's some people, they need extra. They got to go to people. They got to ask them what they should do. They got to tell people their dreams. They got to tell everybody what they're doing. And then they get upset when the people turn around and they're talking about them or saying, why do you want to do that? Oh, you think you're better than us, blah, 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 blah. And I'm here to tell you, some people are going to be in the same spot 10, 20 years from now, because that's what they like. Some people don't want to elevate. They don't want to go up higher to another level. They're content with being at the level that they're at, and that is okay. But my thing is, why would you sit up and you're trying to elevate? Why would you sit up as you're trying to elevate and talk to a person who isn't trying to elevate about your dreams, goals, and plans? I would be so silent and mute around people like that, because they're not going to support you, because they're content where they are. And don't take it to heart. Don't get upset. Don't get mad. Don't get angry when they down your dreams or tell you you'll never make it, or say things like, why do you want to do that? And that's stupid, or it's not going to work out for you. Don't get mad at the negativity of people, because people treat other people how they feel about themselves. Okay? They don't think that they're going to go any higher. So that's why they are throwing that spirit out on you. That spirit of negativity, that spirit of lack, and that spirit of thinking less than. No, just because you want less out of life, that does not mean that I'm going to have less out of life. And you cannot throw your spirit on me, because I know God for myself. And I know God can do exceedingly, abundantly, above all I can ask or even think. So my charge to you is, if people are your triggers this year, next year, the year after that, for mental health, let it go. It's time to let it go. It's time to stop putting people up on a pedestal. People are people. Don't get sad when you get disappointed by people either. People are not God. People will change on you. So stop putting all of your marbles in people. And it's some people, even when they achieve certain things and they get certain titles, they forget all about you. But God won't forget all about you. God will never forget all about you. Don't take it to heart. Don't get upset, guys. Just keep going. Keep pushing. Keep going. Keep walking. Keep moving forward. You see what I'm doing? I'm pushing. Despite anything, I'm pushing. I'm walking. And this is what you have to do. People will be people, but God remains the same. So who are you going to trust, and who are you going to believe in? Let go and let God. Let it go. Let go of people. People should never be your mental stress. You have too much power for that. You have the power to let go. You have the power to distance them. And you have the power to focus your eyes on Christ. Don't let people bring you down, ever. God bless. Bye-bye.